Mic is muted.
Well, that's awkward. I was on the wrong scene, but we're here now. We're here now. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? Today we are building none other than Stone Mountain 64's new stream PC. It's got everything you might expect. It's got a 14900K, an RTX 4080 Super, a bunch of Lee & Lee RGB fans, Lee & Lee cooler, 1200 watt power supply, a ROG Strix motherboard, and the Fantex MV5. Oh, and don't forget, 5 terabytes of storage. All right, so how is everybody doing today? Richard, don't you put that on me, bro. Don't you put that on me. I just work here. That is the MSI Expert RTX 4080 Super. Let me get all the rest of this stuff out of the way and then I'll show it to you. Because honestly, I think this is like the coolest new design for Nvidia GPUs. Ben, how we doing? Welcome in. Grandpa Slow Snipe, what's up? See, that's engagement bait is what that was. It wasn't even an accident. I was just doing that to get you guys. To say something. Looks like a sleeper GPU. Yeah, I would say it is extremely reminiscent of the what's it called? The Founders Edition. So it's got like the blower style fans on there with like the aluminum chassis. And then, I mean, it's got that really cool looking sort of like heat sink open area for the fans to pull air through. Honestly, it is just the best looking GPU on the market right now, in my opinion. Granted, I might have also said that about the Asus Noctua RTX 4080 Super, but I mean, that appeals to the masses, folks. That appeals to the masses. Am I going to deliver it to him again? Yes, which is why we're building it today, because I leave on Friday to head to the Portland area. We're going to visit some of my wife's family, and as some of you all might know, Stone lives in that general vicinity as well, so we will, when we head over there, at some point while I'm over there, I'm gonna go take this PC over to him. We'll get it all set up, and hopefully running perfectly. I've got the no fall damage version of the GPU. It does have a very stiff looking GPU support bracket, so I think that's about as good as we're gonna get as far as the no fall damage, you know. Now, you know, it might not help with fall damage, but it certainly can't hurt, right? It certainly can't hurt. Gotta get this workout going. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How many subs to put a fall damage sticker inside the case? Bro, if I had a fall damage sticker, I would put it in for free. For free. But I don't have one. Do you stream every PC you build? Yes. I stream every PC I build. There's no fee. I would never do that. This is just like, I mean, it's like free content for me, right? Like I need to build a computer either way. I might as well do it live on stream while you guys hang out and get to like spend some time with y'all. Have some fun, you know? Tub Butter coming in with a sub. Appreciate that on YouTube. I'm a true American hero. I'm not wearing my Stone merch. I have a bunch of Stone merch. I'm not wearing any right now because it's 95 degrees outside, and I walked back to my office after lunch, and yeah, I needed a tank top. All right, I needed to go sleeveless. Been working 11, 13 hours a day. This is the first workout you've done in like 3 weeks? Sheesh, man, that's crazy. I've also been working out, or not working out. I have not been working out, as I'm sure you all can tell. I've also been working a lot, so I feel that. Shouldn't need anything out of here, so I'm gonna throw that down there for now. We'll find out later if we need any of that, but we shouldn't need any of it. Maybe Stone will spend less time focused on the stream and more time on his fall damage. Maybe. Maybe. Mr. Rainbow, what's up? Miguel says, how much for that PC? I want to say that the final price was just shy of $4,000. Don't quote me on that. It was in that realm, though. Also, hold on, I didn't actually, yeah, I need to do that. Okay. Need to adjust that camera. Yeah. Yeah, it was right around 4K. I mean, Ben knows the prices of everything, just like I do. So it's, yeah, it's market price plus some build fee, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think, yeah, Ben, I want to say it was like just shy. I know it was 3 something, but I think it ended up being just shy of 4. My amazing kids got you an iPad Air for Father's Day. Watching streams is so much nicer now. Oh, I bet. I have never owned an iPad in my life, but I feel like, especially nowadays, they could be super useful. Like carrying that around to like watch movies and stuff on trips, and like watch videos, you know, rather than on your phone all the time. They've even got a calculator now, you know. It's great. It's great. Why are there so many plastic covers on this thing? Jeez. Got to get rid of that farmer's tan? I thought I did. I spent a bunch of time outside. What do you... No, I didn't. You're right. Sorry. I tried. I mean, I'm working on it. I went out in a tank top on Saturday. My shoulders got burnt. Still nothing. See, look at that. I tried. It doesn't go away. Okay? It's a lost cause. Happy to see stones being built right by one of the best here. Hey, I appreciate that, Ben. Dude, how have you been? How's it going? Okay. Oh, wait. There's one more. This tiny little Supreme FX chip also has a piece of plastic covering it for safety. Probably just because it's nickel plated. Okay, gotta go. Yours was just shy of 4K and it's roughly the same build. Yeah, see? I'm consistent. Autocorrect, you don't like it. Walking home is 30,000 steps at Disney World, getting back to the hotel. Watching Mr. Red build a computer, priceless. That's right. And cheaper than going to Disney World. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna get our 14900K into our socket, which will require the use of a knife. Don't play with knife, kid. Don't play with knives, kids. Man, I can't talk today, you guys. Also, my knife is super dull, which is not safe, but whatever. Maximum CPU, I know. I try every time. Like, this is the 3rd personal computer I've built for Stone. I built several PCs that he gave away a couple years ago, but this is the 3rd one I've built specifically for him. And every time I try and be like, hey, like, I know that you want it to like be really good, but like, you could do really well with like an i7. You could do really well with like a 4070, or in this case, I mean, in this case, you could easily do it with a 4070, just streaming. And he always ends up going, like, he always ends up going higher and more expensive than what I try and get him to do. So, you know, don't let anyone tell you that I try and upcharge and sell people on higher end stuff, because I usually end up doing the opposite, and people will talk themselves into getting something more expensive. So just know that. Just know that, okay? I'm not a salesman. I'm terrible at sales. Yet somehow I sell computers. Okay, so we've got our CPU in there, and the only reason I did that now is to protect the pins on the motherboard, because If you break those, you're gonna have a really bad day. And I grabbed the wrong size of these. So now we can take off the old built-in latch set that comes with the motherboard because, well, it's kind of garbage. The LGA 1700 one is not very good. So we're gonna replace it with something better. Maximum CPU for maximum fall damage. You guys, he's not even gonna be playing games on this. This is literally just for streaming. He's got a 14900K and a 4080 Super for streaming. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Also, I missed one of these somehow. So many peels on this motherboard. I think half the cost of this motherboard was just plastic peels. Hey, Knife, don't play with kids because they're dull. Is this going to be better than the Signature PC? Yes, Miguel. This thing is about as good of a computer as you can get. Like, the Signature PC is a good, like, when you're looking at modern, like, new generation components, the Signature PC is kind of right there in the middle. Like, it's not like the highest end stuff, and it's not, you know, the cheapest stuff. This, on the other hand, is the most expensive CPU, a lot of storage, the second most expensive GPU, a bunch of fans that cost money, super high-end power supply. Yeah. This will blow the Signature PC out of the water. It's Stone Mountain. He has the money for. I once donated $250 to a stream as a bribe to shave his beard. I kind of doubt that he shaved it because I don't think I've ever seen him without his beard. Yes, he does have money. That's for sure. I mean, he's been doing this for so long, you guys. He's been streaming and making content for like 13 years or something at this point. I can't remember the exact amount, but it's something close to that. Oh, sorry, Fireground, I missed your comment. Have you heard of the Razor Lexus vehicle? It's a full car equipped with Razor equipment. There's 2 PCs, high-speed internet, many other features. Costs like $100K. Wow, I have not heard of that, but that is incredible. Does Stone want to bring all the boxes the hardware came in? He didn't ask for it, so I'm gonna say no. I'll bring him like the i9 thing. Like, I'll give him this if he wants this. But for the rest of it, like, we'll give him all the accessories, like all the extra parts and stuff. Like, I will give him that, and then it'll come delivered in the box that the case came in, and that's it. We're not delivering anything else other than that. I've had a couple people ask for like all of the boxes before, and like that's usually fine. You have to charge them. I have to charge a little extra for the extra shipping, but besides that, it's really not a problem. If I use code FIRE, how much would it be? This build or the Signature PC? No, he didn't shave it. Surprise, surprise. Just wondering, I always keep my boxes. I always keep my case box, but I don't usually keep much of anything else. And I just keep the case box just for like transporting my computers around if I need to. I keep all my accessories all the time. Like I still had all the accessories for my original PC I built in 2020 when I like rebuilt it and sold it. This build, okay, all right, y'all, let's do some math here. $4,000 minus 5%. Let's see, 10% would be $400, so it would be $200 off, which would be roughly $3,800, somewhere in that range. All right, so this is a 1 terabyte Z440. This is gonna be his boot drive, and then probably any of his programs will probably get installed on this one. I'm gonna put this on there just so that you can see what it is. Not gonna really make any difference in terms of cooling, most likely. But there you go. Z440 Cardea. Sorry, hopefully that didn't sound like mean. I was legitimately just, I needed to try and do the math out loud in order to get you the right number-ish. Okay. Strix. Get that guy lined up. There we go. Get that one lined up as well. Team Group. I'm a big fan of Team Group. They're local to me. Team Group is Micron, and Micron, their headquarters is here in Nampa, Idaho. So I was really excited. For the SSDs and stuff, I don't have any sort of deal with them, mostly just because I didn't want to fork out the money for a bunch of SSDs right now. But I did get a wholesale deal with them. So these Delta RGB DDR5s, the 32 gig kits, those are all, I got those on a deal with Team Group directly. And then the Team Group AIOs that I've been using, those also I got on a wholesale deal with Team Group. So definitely saving folks some money by being able to do that. Just you know, gotta pay for it up front, which is always fun. Wondering why they haven't sponsored me yet? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I just don't know how to navigate that super well, you know? I tried talking to them, like I was working with them at one point about like trying to do like a sponsored video, and I don't know what happened. They just kind of stopped responding. So hopefully we can do that at some point. We'll see. Are Dominator Platinum's Hynix A die? That's a great question. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Ben, I don't know if you know that. I don't really use Corsair products much. They tend to be overpriced. Considering like the performance you get out of them. And I much prefer better price to performance. Yeah, you're not a fan of Corsair either. Yeah, exactly. I would say if you're going for if you want like a high-end kit right now, go for one of the newer 48 gig kits. They're a little bit more efficient from what I understand. They can do a little bit better if you plan on like tuning them or overclocking them. And then, what else was I gonna say? I think that's it. Yeah. Or you can wait until like the new set of DDR5 stuff starts coming out. Like they're going to be releasing, I know a couple of different companies have talked about it, but they're going to be releasing new DDR5 kits that can run like 8400 megahertz, like Expo or XMP, like straight out of the box, and go even higher up to like 9000, according to Crucial. Yeah, CL36000 is a good one. Yeah, can't go wrong with G-Skill, although they've gotten better. But like G-Skill, like when I was buying their DDR4 stuff, they just like, I had at least 3 kits back in the DDR4 days that just showed up dead on arrival. It's crazy. Yep, definitely. A lot of kits these days, thankfully, can do both. But yeah, you can run into instability issues. Okay. Let's grab the CPU cooler, because I think we'll be able to put the backplate and stuff on right now. Go bang on their front door. That would be nice. One of these days I should just walk over and be like, hey, what's going on? Y'all want to sponsor me or what? Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. That is 1150. 1700. There we go. Man, these so bougie with these like fancy metal back plates and a separate one for 1150 versus 1700. And see, you have a meeting with Bob. Nobody knows who Bob is, but that doesn't matter. It'll at least get me in the door, right? All right, let's see if those double-sided tape works. There we go. Okay, got that. I think these are the 1700 ones. These are... Oh, I think the 1700 and the 1151 uses the same thing. That might be why they have them separate. Okay, and those are AMD, so I don't need that. What's up, Trap? How we doing? No, he's not gonna be tuning this one. Stone didn't ask for it. Actually, I like to put that on, so let's leave that out here. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've used one of these Lian Li ones. I just want to make sure I put these standoffs in the correct orientation. Okay, I think I did. I didn't think it mattered, but I did. Did I see the Cam 2 DDR5 modules? I did. I read one article about them. I haven't gotten too deep into it. It seemed like they were more focused on for like laptops and stuff, but I'm interested to see what that means for desktops as well. Okay, now that we've got all of that on there, we can shift that over to the side and get our case out here. There we go. Teach us your wisdom, Trap. Besides the fact they look really ugly on a board, but a lot better reliable signaling to the CPU. Okay. Why do they tighten these so much? They're supposed to be thumb screws, not screwdriver screws. Hence higher clocks. Does Stone give you much room to build this with certain specs, or was he pretty specific? He was semi-specific. So initially, he kind of just gave me like rough idea. So he's like, yeah, I was thinking like a 4080-ish Intel CPU. He wanted a white case. And then I don't remember if he specified the 1200 watt power supply or not. And that was about as much as he gave me, actually. Usually in the past, he and his team had like given me like exact specs on what they wanted. This time around, that was kind of about as much as he gave me, and then I went and just came up with all the rest. Like I picked the 5 terabytes of storage because it seemed like a good amount for how much stuff he's doing. I picked the case after talking to him a little bit about, I was like, do you want like a dual chamber case like this? Did you want like a, normal sort of mid-tower sort of case? He mostly was concerned about making sure he had enough room to where if something happened, he could work on it himself. Like there's plenty of space around here to work on everything. And then he wanted easy access to the power supply, which on this one there is great access to the power supply. Got all this room down there for that. Easy access to all these fans, back of the motherboard if you need it, all that good stuff. You built Stone's gaming PC with the MSI 4090? Not the Zydax one. So he got one, the white one that he has now with the 4090 in it. That one is from Zydax, I believe. So I built the streaming PC he's using currently. I built his old gaming PC that I think is his sim rig right now. That one had a 3090 in it when I built it. Like I think it was a 12900K and a 3090 when I built it. I feel like the initial opening with the conversation was red. What will help with fall damage? No, I think the first question was like, hey, do you actually have time to build me a computer right now? Which is always a funny question coming from Stone. Because if he had, even if I had like a swamped queue full of other builds, you know I'd make time for Stone. But yeah, that was actually the first question was, hey, like what's your timing to be able to get me a build? And I was like, you tell me when you need it, and I'll make it happen. Yo, what up, Gogsy? How we doing? It's a huge case. It's a pretty big case. You're not wrong. Okay, standard motherboard bolts here. Okay. Let's get these motherboard bolts down. Yeah, so I built his old gaming PC, the one that's on a sim. I built his old stream PC, and then I don't know if you guys remember all of the PCs that Stone gave away a couple years ago, but I built those as well. Yo, Mr. Rainbow, coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, sir. Hope you're enjoying Orlando, Florida, and haven't been bitten by any alligators. Here is a question. Is it possible to build 2 PCs in one case? Yes. There's a handful of cases out there that are specifically designed for it. The first one that comes to mind, it's called the Corsair 1000D. It's absolutely massive, like the world's largest case. But it's designed to be able to do like essentially this. So you would have a motherboard here, and then you would have another motherboard that's a mini ITX right here, and then you could essentially have a dual stream PC setup on the one in the one case. The only problem with that one is when you're stuck with a mini ITX motherboard on this one, you have to choose between having a graphics card and a capture card. So you might have to just do like a CPU encoded stream PC, or utilize a different method for capturing the video and audio from your game PC. I hope you vertical mount the expert. I'm not. I know. But I am gonna definitely pull, like when I'm done with this build, I'm probably gonna pull it back out and make a short on it because it's just such a beautiful GPU. Come on. Ah, the magnet on this screwdriver is too strong sometimes. It's not that big. It does look big. I don't think this thing is reaching all the way down there. Hold on, let me grab my other guy here. Okay. Pass-through holes on this little heat spreader are just a little bit too small. It's not really that big, but it does look big once you see it in person. It's not. Yeah, exactly. Like it's bigger, but it's not that big. Although I guess it depends on what kind of cases you're used to seeing. his PC for gaming? No, he is only using this for streaming. Crazy, right? Alrighty. So, gotta get all this stuff out of the way real quick, because we can now, if you're in the Kick chat, you know what time it is. You've got the stickers for it. Time to get Lazy Susan out here. Yeah, that's right. If you don't know, Lazy Susan is just that. She's a Lazy Susan. If you don't know what a Lazy Susan is, it's this. Like, you know the people that are like make cakes professionally and stuff? It's like one of those things that they put their cakes on, because now I can do this. Wah! The best money I ever spent when it comes to the stream and building computers. Okay, maybe the cameras were the best money I ever spent, but it definitely was a great addition. Although I feel like my arms probably would be stronger if I didn't have this. I don't know. He could probably stream off the CPU alone. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's got 24 cores, right? There's nothing crazy. I mean, like I use my iPad just to make phone calls and nothing else. Yeah. I think this might be a little more over the top than that. Okay, so USB 3 is up here. So we're probably gonna pull it out from up there. So I'm gonna undo this. And then our USB guys are gonna come out here. Moistest, greatest name in all of Kick, right there, Moistest. Sorry, I didn't even read your comment. Oh, you just put up a emoji, perfect. Okay, there's that. And we gotta get our USB 3.2, aka USB-C, or whatever they wanna call it these days. Why do you need a streaming PC for it? So basically, so using a streaming PC and a gaming PC as separate computers gets you a couple of things. First, if anything happens to your gaming PC while you're gaming and streaming, like sometimes like the game crashes or something freezes, you can restart your gaming PC and start back up and have no interruptions on your stream. Another thing is it takes off some of the load from your gaming PC so that your gaming PC can operate at like a higher performance. So you can either have like higher FPS, or maybe you can like turn up your graphics settings more. Yeah, it just makes it easier for your gaming PC to do what it does. And it also kind of allows you to like run a bunch of other stuff. So like Stone has a ton of stuff running in the background during his streams. So he actually does need a pretty powerful computer to ensure that his stream doesn't lag or have any issues. So it is definitely overkill to some extent, but he does do a lot of stuff on his PC. Okay, let's keep moving. All right, so RGB connection. This is gonna control the RGB for the case. If you guys didn't know, there's some RGB strips on the case. So this is gonna allow us to control that. So we've got 1, 2 down here at the bottom, then 1 at top. Realistically, we're only gonna utilize 2 of these anyways, because all the Lee and Lee ones are gonna just get connected together. So let's do that. It is really nice of Fantex to actually have done all the cables in white on their white PC case. Makes it look real nice. Okay, and then front panel connector is the last one we got, which is just power switch and reset switch. Nice. So it's gonna go over there. Cool. I love that. That little tray there is so nice. You can mount your like your SSDs and stuff to it, whatever you want. But Just having that nice little, just looks good, right? It just looks good. Like it makes it look super clean when you have it shut. Okay, let's get some of our fans going in here. And for that, we've got a bunch of these Lee & Lee Unifan SL 120 V2 RGB. Okay, well, let's go. So the plan is here, we can fit 3 of those along here. I don't think we can fit 4. Like I tried that once before and you can't actually do it, even though it kind of looks like you should be able to. There will be one more intake here, and then we'll have an exhaust here, and then all 3 of the CPU cooler fans will be exhaust as well. What will be the main difference if this were the gaming PC and not the streaming one? In this case for him, the only difference really would be when I take it to his place, we're gonna add a capture card here. Besides that, there's really no difference. Stone PC is moist as heck. What's up, Colin? How we doing? Work out and you wouldn't have to worry about lifting. Yeah, but here's the thing: is like you're talking about like the 12-hour day thing. Like that's my like every day. I work out, or I just work all day every day. Like I work full time for somebody else, and then I do work for myself. And then next thing you know, the day is gone. All right, there's all those things. I'm gonna get this out of the way for a second. You'd be so proud of me, Redneck. I got an 8-win streak today, or yesterday. Hey, let's go. 8-win streak, that's awesome. Were you playing Resurgence? With the Riot Shield? Oh my gosh. With the Riot Shield? I don't know, I might have to rescind my being proud of you using the Riot Shield. What if you don't stream? Do you need that PC? If you don't stream, you only need 1 computer. I mean, you could game and stream off of this PC if you wanted. You wouldn't even need 2 PCs necessarily. It's just a nice to have. Weird. Oh, it's just in a terrible spot. You can game and stream from 1 PC. It's just nice to have 2. Got 7 wins today. Dang, man. On a roll. Gonna get yourself banned. Yeah, you game and stream on 13700K and a 4070 Ti. Yeah, exactly. You can easily game and stream on something like that. Just keep swimming. Were you Dory or something? All right. Let's get these connected together. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it can definitely only fit 3. So we're gonna put those 3 up there. And then I need to double check. This is going to be our controller for the fans. You got reported. You got reported today. It 1v3 versus just a Riot Shield. Okay, so this is not this one. Okay, so this one is the cable that goes from here into here, and then I'm gonna run one of these from the fan on the bottom up to this. So let's just make sure we're doing this correctly. Does this guy connect into there? Yes, he does. Okay. And then this guy is gonna connect up here. So I want this like that, because we're going to make sure that we connect this in the right way, just to reduce the number of cables. We're gonna take the feed off of this too. Okay. All right, so that's locked in. Good there. Tense is your friend. Should have gotten the reversible blades. Honestly, I mean, we're not going for like the crazy RGB look on these, so like, they both look great. Oh my gosh, who is messaging me on Discord and it's making noises on this computer? Hold on, I gotta mute that. Mute that nonsense. Okay, there we go. So, gotta mount this in here. Like so. Like, I know those are all the rage and stuff, but like, honestly, I don't think looking at the frame of your fan looks bad. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. How long does a PC last for? Depends. You can have them last for anywhere from 2 years to 7 years, 10 years. It depends on the specs, how you plan on using it, how good of care you take of it, and yeah, the luck of the draw, I'm sure, on some of the components too. Get that started. I want a Kalulu PC with black ink, like water cooling, and green lights and red fans. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Don't watch Korn and you'll be giving it an extra year of life. Probably be giving it several years of extra life there. First thing you should install is LimeWire on every PC. Is BenQ a good monitor brand? Yeah, they make good stuff. I actually have a BenQ monitor that a buddy gave me a few years ago. Yeah, they make good stuff. Good quality stuff. I still have it. I don't use it as a gaming monitor anymore, but I still have it. Okay, got those installed. Now we can get the second pack out. So So we need that one for the bottom fan. That one for the rear exhaust fan. PC looks clean. Yeah, buddy. It's funny, I actually really like this style of having like a white case with like the white fans and stuff, and then going with like some of the components on the inside being black. I honestly think it looks pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that's connected. Stick that there. This guy we're gonna run through there. It's the back of the case. And then, let's see, oh yeah, that comes out. So many cables. All right. So this little piece comes out, and now I can bolt the fan to it. Why's my phone going off so much? White on white on white on white. Oh, the special edition ones with the white diamond finishes? Okay, okay, I see you. I see you. All right, there we go. So that bottom fan is installed now. Just gotta bolt that little tray back in. Okay, so that is set in its ways now, just like me. Okay. And then now I need one of these. I don't need the rest of these cables. And let's put this exhaust fan in. Again, we don't need the feet on it. Not really necessary to take it out, but you know, it looks a little bit better when you do. Excuse me. Yo, what up, Prestige? This is the COPC, my good sir. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Stone Mountain 64. This is gonna be his new stream PC. I did quote Stone for like if we went all white components and like white cables and everything, and he was like, yeah, we don't need that. I was like, dang it, fine. Yeah, it's gonna be real nice. Real nice. How you doing today, Prestige? I just wish they had cosmetic bolt-ins for how empty PCs look now. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Well, that's where you gotta like find somebody like Mac Prince who does 3D printed stuff. They just like put out some really cool looking like 3D printed little like mini keyboard things. I want to buy a set of them and like include them in the PCs, you know. Right about there. Or like a little DJ that moves when you turn the PC. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay. So, got all that stuff in here. I think next we can focus on getting this controller in here for the Lee and Lee fans. Doing good, just chilling. Hey, love to hear that. Wiz, how we doing? Mac and them are the best. Yeah, I got to meet Mila and Mac at well, I think I met her little brother and their mom too, but I met them at Loot Fest this year. Yeah, they're cool people. Which is why they're one of my sponsored streamers or partnered streamers, whatever you want to call it. Because they're just cool freaking people. Yes, I am streaming this on YouTube right now. The signature PC and this build you're making could be good together, even though I might not stream. I mean, I don't know. Is there any reason why you would buy two PCs if you're not going to stream? I mean, I wouldn't turn down 2 sales. Like, don't get me wrong, but is there a reason you need that? For still mounting a little parachuting man, that would be cool. Okay, let's get this stuff plugged in before we connect up our here. Have you experimented to stream on YouTube Shorts? I haven't on this channel just because it feels like a hard format for people to watch a stream like this. And I get a lot of views after streams. But I should just take that out. But I have started doing it. I made a new gaming channel on YouTube. And I have started doing it over there just to see if I can get any sort of traction on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to mount this back here, like that. What do we think of that, guys? I don't know if you guys could even see that. I'm thinking I'm gonna mount this back here, just to make sure that this guy can reach. I guess I can mount it lower. I could mount it there, but I think if I mount it up high, we'll actually be in a better spot because like the motherboard and GPU cables and stuff don't come up that high. So we should actually have more space up there than we would normally have down below. It's like that guy's gonna go there. And this guy, I'm gonna route it back behind here. Like this. Maybe we'll put this guy over here too. That. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that connects there and up top. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're good. I love PCs that have the holograms inside. Oh, I've never even seen that. The like PC modding community is insane. Like all the cool stuff that they do. Like I know I make custom PCs, but like that's like the whole like case modding in that world is even more, I would say way more impressive than what I do. Like I'm just here building Legos, you guys. I just build Legos. I just build Legos and I answer questions, you know? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Those people, on the other hand, are absolutely nuts. Like the guys that make Destiny's PC. Yeah, exactly like that one. That one I did see, and that is incredible. That was such a cool computer. Or like somebody made a really cool Starfield one. Starfield? Yeah, Starfield. RGB. It's also gonna go down here, although it's not gonna ever get used. Expensive Legos. Yeah. I mean, Legos these days are pretty expensive too, but yeah, I think these are more expensive than that. And way scarier if you break them. That's for sure. You should actually build a Lego case. There was a girl on Twitter that reached out to me. I don't know. I think she like got busy and had some stuff going on, so she hasn't been able to actually work on it. But, like she wanted to get my help in doing just that, like building a PC inside of a Lego, like a Lego case. Like the case was actually made of Legos. Okay. So we got that kind of sorted out here. Like that. We've got a couple of SATA, so we got 3 SATA powers that we need to cook up down here. That looks decent. Let's get our power cables in here. So let's get our CPU power, motherboard power. We'll route our GPU power through in here. And then we will, and then what are we gonna do? And then our SATA power. Let's do that. Cool. What's up, Suspicious Gaming? How we doing? Queen Lily, that's who it was. Yes, she reached out to me about doing that. I don't know if she's made any progress on it or what's been going on. But I messaged her quite a bit about it in the DMs. Best what I can do with my budget is a $19.99 Dell Milk Box PC. Oh, like a sleeper PC? Let's do a sleeper PC, man. Let's do a sleeper PC. The Starfield cockpit PC is crazy. Yeah. That's what you mean, Moist. That's right? Right? You want to do a sleeper PC. She streams here on Kick? Yeah. I need to check and see if I'm actually following her here. I'm pretty sure I'm following her on Twitter. I don't remember if I'm following her here, now that I think about it. I'm gonna keep this Seasonic box, and we might keep all of the extras in there for him. I see you make sleeper PCs all the time out of odds and ends from an old PC. Yeah. That sounds so fun. How do you take care of a PC? You keep it clean. You replace the thermal paste when needed. You do things like cleaning your Windows installation when needed. Let's see, that has 2. This has like 1 million. I know this is SATA 3.3, but like, does that matter? I'd rather just have one SATA cable. I don't think you need SATA 3.3. Okay, don't need the rest of these cables. She's the crazy Lego queen. Yeah. I know, I need to tune into her streams. Building Legos is cool. All right, motherboard power, check. GPU power, yes, check. Is that CPU power? Nope, that's PCIe. It's PCIe. That's CPU. That's CPU. And these are gonna go in here. Update your drivers, updating Windows. Yeah, there's lots of things. Like reinstalling Windows occasionally, just giving your PC a fresh start from time to time. Making sure you turn off your computer when you're done using it. There's lots of things that you can do to make sure that your computer lasts a little longer. What's the best way to clean a PC? Personally, what I do, so like say on this case, assuming the GPU's here, I would take all of the exterior panels off, wipe those down if I need to, and then to clean out each of the the fans and stuff, hold the fan still, and then I have a big electric duster and blow it through with that, making sure to hold the fan steady because you don't want to, 1, overspin your fans and ruin their bearings, or 2, overspin them while they're connected into your motherboard and drive a voltage and current into your motherboard while it's turned off. That could be bad. So yeah, do that with all your fans. Do that kind of just general all over, especially through the radiator. And then I come back through after that with a microfiber cloth and wipe off the flat areas that I can get to, all the blades on the fans. Once I've done that, I usually will kind of do a quick kind of blow through again, just because sometimes that'll get a little extra dust. Sometimes the wiping with the cloth can create a little extra dust and loosen some dust, and then put it back together. And I would say you probably should do that depending on how, if you have pets, if you have little kids, if you have hardwood floors versus carpets, every 1 to 3 months is the ideal. If you do it at least every 4 to 6 months, it's probably gonna be pretty dirty, but at least you're definitely not gonna run into any issues. You're not gonna have any performance issues from doing it that often. Only doing it that often, I guess I should say. Yeah, no problem, Suspicious. That's why I don't have a PC, I just use an iPad. Yeah, but an iPad can't do what a PC can do. You know this. You know this. Granted, if you're not gaming or, editing or other things, maybe you don't need a PC. Okay, got that. It's all nice and cable managed back there. Thanks, Fantex, for those. Can connect our SATA power stuff in. Just get a GameCube, yes. Gosh, the GameCube. I never actually owned a GameCube, but I had some friends that did. Things were freaking cool. The games on it weren't the best, but the GameCube itself was really cool. All right, so there's my 3 SATA power cables all connected in there. Okay. Get our motherboard and GPU. We'll connect that into the power supply first, and then put all that in. I don't stream, but I watch streams, and that's all. Gotcha. You don't play any games or anything, Wiz? What's a better PC than the signature PC that I can build? This one? I mean, the sky's the limit, you know? There's a lot of different options out there. Pretty soon, I mean, my new website is gonna go up in the next month, and we'll have a bunch more pre-configured PC options on there with the ability to like finance them and stuff. Pretty excited for that. The new website is going to be insane, you guys. I can't even describe to you how excited I am to have the new website up soon. See, Sonic needs to like get either better plastic or worse adhesive for their covers. That's crazy. Paid $5K, I assume. Oh, you paid $5 for your case, got it at a yard sale? Oh, dang. That's pretty cool. Is this another $100 case? It's around $110. Does this have a preferred side? We're gonna put this on this side, I guess. $5, that's pretty impressive. Can't get anything for $5 these days. Sky's the limit, pretty sure my budget taps out way before that. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it just depends on your budget. Like, give me a budget and I can give you, you know, a handful of ideas of what you can get. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You've not had a personal PC in years? Oh, really? I mean, I've had laptops more than like personal gaming computers more over the years, but yeah, I've pretty much always had some sort of computer. PS4, oh boy. What's the brand of this case? This is the Fantex NV5. If you type in !specs suspicious, and if you don't know how to spell it or whatever, it'll be in there. Or if you go over to the YouTube chat, I have an affiliate link that points you to the no K in specs. I have an affiliate link that points you to where you can buy this case and support me at the same time without costing you anything, if you want to do that. Got a PC for $235, but you have connections? Connections to like a drug dealer, or what kind of connections are we talking about here? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Got our power supply in there. Let's get some cable ties going in here. Connections, ones that I can't talk about. Oh, sounds pretty suspicious to me, MJ. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Okay. MJ's connected to the mob. Confirmed. Gosh, why is that so tight? You serious right now? Why is that plastic piece in the way of me pushing this through here? I don't remember running into this last time. There we go. Got it. It's not stolen. It's a pre-built that I registered with the company. So he says, chat, you keep it, chat, keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. There we go. That bolted through. Never had a new PC. It's mostly been hand-me-downs, and you have a laptop, but it's so outdated. It's on Windows XP. Dang, that is pretty outdated. That is quite outdated, if I do say so myself. Not knocking what you have, but I am agreeing. It's pretty old. Okay, so this guy's gonna have to come out here. Look at that. Okay. We're making pretty good progress here. I think it's time we get our CPU cooler in before we get any further, though. So let's do that. And mentioned it before, but we've got the Lee Galahad 2 Trinity Performance. Is the CPU cooler of the day. You miss your PS5? I definitely don't miss playing on console. Granted, I haven't played on console since 2020, so it's been a while. PS5 didn't exist when I stopped playing on console. Oh, that is a chunky boy. That is a chunky boy, you guys. That thing is heavy. Got all these extra things for the CPU cooler block. All right. It says Lee on both sides. This is facing that way though, so I think we do this side. It's very nice of them to pre-install the fans in an orientation that makes logical sense for us. Okay. And the nice part is these fans are not RGB, so super easy. Mac Prince, you're here! We were talking about you earlier. Ooh, high, low on the speed options. Love that. That's easy. Dude, we were talking about you. We were talking about like how there's some cool, some like, it would be cool to have some stuff that like, you know, with these new cases that always have tons of space in them, you know? Having like cool stuff inside of them. I was like, if you're wanting to do that, like you should definitely talk to Mac Prince because they can make really fun stuff. You've been sick this week. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Also, I saw the keyboard things that you guys put out, and I need to put in an order for some of them because they look so cool. And it's like the perfect, like what better little like trinket to put in with like my case, like computers, you know? I had previously, like in the past, I've given mouse pads, but pretty soon I'm gonna have like several mouse pad options on the website. And so rather than stocking them, like I'm just gonna like if people want to buy one, they can get one there. But I thought it'd be a cool like custom little like gift, you know, to put in there with new computers that people buy. What colors do you guys have? The ones I've seen are just like the 4. It's just like 4 keys on like a keychain or something. You have all kinds of designs? I don't even know. You can do any colors. Ooh, that's a great question. I might have to think about that. I mean, like my base answer would be like red, white, and black because that's like my kind of main colors. Like how custom can like you do some stuff? Cause like, yeah, I will definitely send you a DM on X. I'm curious, like I wonder like if I put in an order of like a certain number of them, like can we get like a little RE on it or something? So it's like branded. My God, that is like the heaviest radiator on Earth. Good Lord. Or like a tech guy print looking like he's fixing the GPU. Yeah, that would be cool. Print one for red, white, and black. Okay. See a picture, any idea what the smaller 2 buttons do? Let's see. Oh, those are to control your RGB. So main button should be power, and then those other 2 should be like changing the color and then changing like the mode of your RGB for your case. Easy. Easy. And typically you would only use that like if you have RGB on the case and the case is not connected into your motherboard. That's typically the only time where you would use those instead of just like your motherboard software. What up, Fadeaway? How we doing? Yeah, I feel like red, white, and black would look really good. Are you printing the keycaps and stuff too? I mean, obviously you're probably not printing the switches. Are you printing the keycaps too, or just the like the base? They didn't do anything when you clipped them? Yeah, okay. So yeah, they're probably, either your case doesn't actually have any RGB on it right now, or yeah, I don't know. Did I build that computer? No, I didn't. It's probably like, there's some included fans maybe in the, with the case, but they're probably connected into your motherboard, not the case. Skytech. Nice. What up, Drewskis? How you doing? Good morning? Probably. Okay. And then now that we've got that in there, let's get some thermal paste on here. I don't really know what Lee & Lee includes in their thing for thermal paste. But I have some, oh, of course they didn't all come out. But I have some Arctic MX6, so we're gonna put that in here. Okay, so these newfangled little things are very nice all you gotta do is pull off that little plastic bit and you stick it on, and you can see, well, you can't see that far, but there's a little like hexagon pattern in there, kind of like a beehive. And all you gotta do is you squirt thermal paste in there, and then you just like wipe it with the little spatula they give you. And then it's supposed to give you like the perfect amount of thermal paste. I don't know if that's true, but you know, a lot of companies seem to be using these now, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably true. We're still gonna waste a bunch of extra thermal paste to make sure that we can easily spread it. 'Cause that's just the way we roll. I feel like my Arctic MX6 is getting a little dried out. Good thing I bought some more. Let me get a paper towel. All right, that looks pretty decent. I mean, I know it doesn't look good from now, but once I pull this off, it's perfect. Oh my God, Chris, it looks so good. Sorry, that's a weird soundbite to quote. Okay, we'll stick this back in here with the tube of thermal paste in case Stone ever needs to replace it. By that point, he might want new thermal paste because who knows how dry and nasty that'll be, but you know, for now it works. I have a program that I use to change the color and pattern. Oh yeah, exactly. So that's, yeah, all your RGB should be probably connected through that then. Ah, why is there thermal paste all over my fingers and my gloves? I don't want to get thermal paste everywhere on the case, even though I'm almost done with it. Okay, so we got that off. So now this guy should be able to just get that on. What? What do you mean that didn't work? It feels like it's on there. Hey, Mr. Red, stop complaining. At least that's not peanut butter. It's true. It's not peanut butter, that is true. This thing going anywhere? You going anywhere here? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it's actually connected into anything. Okay, that one was in. Gosh, these cables are in the way. Hold on. These cables are in the way and they're getting on my nerves. Okay, that one's definitely in now. Okay, hopefully all 4 of those bolts are on now, because we're tightening this one down all the way. There we go. That's tightened. Stone uses the best PC builder in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, bro. When walking 20,000 steps 3 days in a row, no, tired, extremely tired. I can imagine. When I was in Colombia, that's essentially what we did for like 4 straight days, was just hike, 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 all throughout the Sierra Nevadas. We ended up doing a total of like 40, was it 40 miles? Maybe even a little bit more than that. But yeah, it was like close to like 40 miles over the course of 4 days, all through the hike. It was crazy. Okay. So, this is a USB connection. We're gonna route that. Actually, let's do our fan connections first before we get too far. So AIO pump is that one right there. Oh my gosh, I forgot they have those little covers on them. This is what pliers are for. These stupid little. Hopefully without hurting anything. Just a little piece of rubber. There you go. There you go. And actually route it kind of to the back first. I'll push it back through. Not quite enough room for my fingers. There we go. Right there. All right. Now that. And then CPU fan is that one there. So let's get that one out. Gotta grab it just all the way on the very edge, just enough so you can pull it off. These things are pretty hard to get off with your hands, especially if you're dumb like me and you don't take it off before you get the motherboard and everything installed. Wowie, wow, wow. My fingers have never felt so fat. Yeah, 40 miles, it was a tough hike, especially in the heat down there, because it was just hot and humid. But it was awesome, man. And I mean, we're eating good food and stuff, and like fresh, locally grown like fruit and everything. Like it was awesome. Oh, come on. Is it on? Yes, there we go. Okay, got that. So CPU fans are connected. Got all that stuff connected. Now we can run our USB cable back. And both of these not through there. Okay. You're going dashing through the snow. Got to pay for trucking school somehow. Oh, door dashing. Okay. All right, man, you have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay, there we go. Got all that stuff on there. Gonna zip tie it real quick on the back side. Okay. Yeah, she's a monster. How's the rest of the stream, Beer? Okay. Okay, so got that. That. I'll get our USB cable up here. Like that. Okay. Now we've got another SATA power cable here. Starting to question whether I should have grabbed both SATA power cables now that I've got 4 things connected to it, but you know, it's fine, no big deal. Okay. Oh, that was down there, isn't it? Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Biggest numbers ever. Hey, love to hear that. I still haven't gotten any traction doing vertical streams on my on my new gaming YouTube channel, but I'm sure it'll take time. And I also probably don't stream there enough for it to like really hit algo, but we'll see. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Mage? How you doing? I'm guessing I missed the part where you said what case that is and why the power supply is at an angle. So this is the the Fantex NV5. That's the name of the case. Why the power supply is at an angle? That's a great question. I don't know. It's got to be styling, just like styling design of the base. Like the whole thing is at an angle. So like if you look at like the front, like that whole bottom, that's all at an angle. So being able to support the power supply all along the bottom like had to be at an angle, I guess. Other than that, I don't think there's like a need for it. Like, I don't know if there's like a purpose necessarily other than just driven by the design of the case. Okay, now comes the fun time. So the cables can be hidden better because the case is angled. Sure. your back had to go eat something, good call, good call. It's a great looking case. It's one of my favorites. I've got a YouTube video up with a few thousand views now on this case, and honestly, it's one of my favorite cases ever. I probably say that about a lot of different cases because there's a lot of really cool cases out there nowadays, but I really like the NV5, and I think it's a huge step up from the one that they released before it, the NV7, like the big brother. I think this is better than the NV7 in my humble opinion. If it was flat, they'd lose the aesthetic of the tilt, for sure. Yeah, 4080 Super. And this is just a stream PC, you guys. It's not even for gaming. It's just for streaming. This thing probably beats out my gaming PC too. All right. So, the RTX 4080 Super MSI Expert. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I don't need that. We don't need that either. Overkill streaming rig for the win. That's right. Why did older PC have locks built in them? Don't know what you mean. Wow. I don't think you could get cheaper, thinner plastic than this. That is a unit, a brick, a monster. It's true. Oh my gosh. This plastic is so thin, it just tears with absolutely zero force. It looks so good. There's one tiny little strip here left on the corner. Get that out. Now that's a GPU. Freaking sick. Plastic on there is like a 5-day-old sunburn. Exactly. As soon as you start pulling on it, it just tears away. Okay. They did at least give us 3 of those. That's nice. Okay. It's a stunning video card. Yeah, 4080 Super, baby. I remember when they announced it at like CES or something, and I was like, oh, I want that card. I want it. It's honestly like it looks like a cool version of the Founders Edition. Like it's very, very much like the Founders Editions for the 30 and 40 series. Blower style. So rather than like 3 fans along the bottom, you've got like 1 fan that pulls through here, and then the 1 fan that pulls through here. So 1 on top, 1 on bottom like that. And then it appears to be, it looks like it's an aluminum body, but I'm not convinced that it actually is. It's hard to tell with gloves on. It might actually be plastic, but it looks like it's aluminum, and that's really what matters, right? Cool. Well, let's get this baby in there. I might need to actually pull that out. Hold on. Tighten that on there so much. Okay, so this case comes with a built-in bracket, which is nice, except for they tightened it so much that I can't loosen this thing and pull it out farther so that I can accommodate the giant graphics card that we have. Okay, so here we go. That's really all I wanted to do. So now, just that. So let's put this back. Okay. Now that shouldn't be in the way. I am too tired to type using auto type. So you're using auto typing? Gosh. Like you're using speech to text? Oh, it's so pretty. It looks so good. Okay, so I got all those. Now, oh, is that as high as that goes? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, there's just different bolts. Okay, cool. I take that bottom one out. Yes. Oh, come on. Why? Why must you do this to me? Here we go. Okay. Okay, so no sag. That. Boom. How you tighten the bottom one? That tightens the slider. So the bottom bit here is tightened by these two. This slider here is tightened just by a thumb screw. So you don't need a screwdriver to do it. They just tightened it so much that I needed a screwdriver to loosen it. But there it is. Looks pretty good, huh? And then now all we got to do here is pull our GPU cable out far enough so that we can actually plug it in. Sounds like it clicked. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's no bottom fan here, so there's no harm in pulling it up nice and tight up against the bottom of the GPU. I would like to zip tie that cable there. The sense cable is kind of loose. Like they have it zip tied kind of in intervals along the length of this, but I would like to just tighten it like that. Just one more on there. Just like that. Rotate that around. Okay. There it is, chat. What do we think? What do we think? I think it looks pretty incredible. Deuces, this is the Fantex NV5 case. Looks pretty spicy, right? Looks fire. That's right, Miguel. I think it should get lost in the mail and appear at my house. Here's the problem, Beer. I'm hand delivering this to the Mountains house this weekend, so can't really lose it in the mail, unfortunately. Yep, that's a PC. That's right. I can get lost in the mail and come here too. My wife would probably get pretty upset because we're supposed to go visit family in Portland. I don't think that would go over too well, you know? Okay. Last little bit of cable management here in the back side. Gotta get this guy off. Okay. Get that guy. GPU cable through here. Don't know if that's long enough, but we can try. How's that compared to the PC I'm streaming on right now? So right now, the PC I'm streaming on is a little bit older in most aspects. It's got a 12700K, a 3070, And I've got 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Yeah, these are too short. The only reason I have 64 gigs is because I had a bunch of the 64 gig kits from Mushkin from back in the day. And I just decided to use one. I didn't mean to buy them in the first place, and so I have a bunch extra. Yeah, so it is far more powerful than what I stream on today. Okay, so we got that. Let's clip these zip ties. Back side here. You gonna light it up tonight? Oh, who are you talking to? Who you think you're talking to right now? Think I'm gonna finish the stream without lighting her up? Come on, son. Come on, son. Okay. Got all that. Just trying to decide if there's any more cable management stuff I want to do down here. Might clean it up just a little bit extra. Make it look a little extra nice. Okay. So we got all that done. Okay. Just like that. Boom. One-handed typing. Has so much power, it probably sounds like a Corvette. Yo, what's up, Richard? Tell Stone to send me his old stream PC at least. Sheesh, I know, right? He should probably just donate his old streaming PC back to me, since I built it in the first place. I'm probably gonna try and like work on his old stream PC, because he said he's been having some issues. But yeah, I might just like do some refresh stuff on it. We'll see. All right. How does that look, y'all? Give you the full 360 before we plug it in. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Let's do some dimming of the lights real quick. And I gotta find this power cable down here. There it is. Oh. Now it just needs a white power cable. It's got a black power cable, unfortunately. I tried to sell him on all white internal cables too, and he was like, I don't really need that. It's like, okay. It was like to go to all white internal components added like $300. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Gotta pay the white component tax, you know? All right. I want to see some fire emojis in the chat before we can turn this thing up and turn it on and turn you guys on. I need some fire emojis, okay? Lots of them. Lots of fire emojis. Mrs. Red coming in. Rainbow. Some expensive white zip ties. Moist coming in. Miguel. Who else? Who else is in here? Fire emojis for everybody. Everybody. Richard. Guys, we're finishing this just on time because I actually have to go as soon as we're done. Wiz, Richard again. Iron Cowboy. Ooh, I flicked the switch on the power and the motherboard lit up. Okay, so this Stone Mountain 64's new PC, 14900K, 4080 Super, 32 gigs of RAM, 5 terabytes of storage, and a ASUS ROG Strix motherboard, 1200 watt power supply, a bunch of Lian Li fans, and a Lian Li CPU cooler. First power up. What do we think, you guys? What do we think? Don't worry, the RGB on this one will turn on eventually, but you have to activate it in software. It's spinning, so we know it's working. There is no RGB on top. Dude, those top fans are silent. We'll be able to turn the RGB whatever color we want, but we can't control any of it right now. Not until we install Windows. So there's a high-low setting on these top fans. I'm interested to see like if that makes any difference. The Iron Man like CPU cooler is beautiful. I love that, don't you? You can set a different interior and exterior color on it too. It's pretty sick. All right, Dr. Powder, thank you so much for coming in with a follow earlier on Kick. I appreciate that. Okay, that is quite literally all I have time for. I need to go like end the stream, run home, and then we've got to get to, I mean, you could easily game on this. This is perfect for gaming, Miguel. The only thing that's gonna be different for him when he turns into a streaming PC is we're gonna put a capture card right down here. But as is, this is perfect for gaming, Miguel. But I don't want to install a new window. Sorry. Okay, that is it. I thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Let me go walk over there and see if we've got enough people on Kick. Maybe we can do a quick little raid. Let's take a quick look here. A little looky poo. All right, let's go. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. The fans are so fast, they look slow. Sheesh. Steffi Evans. Oh, Rytek's on. All right, Rytek. We're gonna go raid Rytek real quick. Everybody go over and give him a little hashtag redneck raid, and we'll see you on the next stream. And YouTube people, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all of the views. Thank you for all the comments, keeping it happening in here. Didn't let it get boring. Yes, Miguel, we can definitely make it white or black instead of white. That case and all the components are available in black as well. Shh, silence. It's one beautiful PC. What, Mr. Rando? What?
Streamers PCs, and he just got done building Stone Mountain's newest stream PC, man. That's going to be a machine you're going to want to check out. If you guys are into PCs and PC builds, that's the shit you want to check out, man. Yo, what's up, Moises? How you doing? What's up, Red? Fire emojis in the chat. Got the raid. What is good, everybody? I did not just die to fall damage. I am amazing at this game, and those things don't happen to me. They don't happen to me. I'm too good for that nonsense.
All right, bye, YouTube people. Bye.
Too good for that nonsense.